I have a great pleasure in announcing the Prose winners in the Martin Bequest Travelling Scholarship for 2014. This year, the winners were picked by our judging panel consisting of Dr. Lynn Gallagher, the feature producers at ABC Radio National, Dr. Christopher Cramer, Senior Lecturer, Centre for Advancing Journalism, Graduate School of Humanities and Social Sciences at the University of Melbourne, and Dr. Stuart Glover, Senior Lecturer, School of English, Media Studies and Art History at the University of Queensland. The judges noted a very strong field and an increasing number of applications this year that made the judges' task even harder than in the previous years. I'd like to personally thank Lynn, Chris and Stuart for many hours of hard work to be able to come up with this year's winners. This year's scholarship recipients are Tom Lee, Laura Jean Mackay and Enda Baskin. Tom Lee is one of Australia's most outstanding young student artists. His project, examining the bonds between landscape, literature and death, will take him from Corsica and Britain's Suffolk coast to the US-Mexico borderlands, travelling in the footsteps of Cormac McCarthy and W.G. Sebold, with stints at centres of learning along the way.
This scholarship will enable me to pursue a project that's been rattling around in my head for some time now. And it's defined by two broad and probably quite ambitious strategic aims. The first of these is to encourage people in Australia, in some part of Australia maybe, to think about death more often, to think about it as something that is actually part of their lives.
Enda Baskin is a talented and passionate writer with a sophisticated understanding of the issues relating to national and cultural identity. Enda's proposal to visit Istanbul and Berlin was viewed favourably by the judges because it shows great potential. This particular cross-fertilisation of ideas will take readers to an unusual place, and we believe it will cast fresh eyes on questions of real value.
I know that this travel scholarship is going to be an enormous help to my writing career. I'm going to be able to go and stay in Berlin and Istanbul for a fair chunk of time, and that's going to enable me to continue on my current project, which is a travel memoir, and also kickstart my next project, which is a novel based in those two cities. My novel will deal with the issues of migration and identity.
Laura Jean Mackay has established herself as one of Australia's youngest and most promising emerging writers for her work in the past 2 years, for work on publications such as The Lifted Brow and her much admired travel book, Holiday in Cambodia. For her Martin Bequest project, Laura turns her sharp eye to the relations between humans and animals. We're confident the work will show her customary courage and insights.
As part of the scholarship, I'm going to be travelling throughout Australia, undertaking residencies with organisations that work with animals. The scholarship allows me the funding and time to research and write a novel about human and other animal communication, as well as produce short stories and some articles about my experience. I can't wait to start my journey. Thank you, Martin Bequest.
Congratulations to our 3 winners, Tom, Laura Jean and Enda. And thank you to all those who applied this year in the category of prose. The judges and Perpetualist trustee look forward to watching your careers thrive from this year's scholarships.